Hi, I'm Rob Thomas, and this is Borrow My Kitchen. I met Brad at work, well, I guess it was about 6 years ago, and we've been fast friends ever since. And he invited me to come over, and I'm actually going to be making vegan mac and cheese in an Instapot. So it's pretty simple, straightforward, and we'll go through that together now. All right, we're going to go through the ingredients: elbow macaroni, vegetable broth, vegan butter, black pepper, garlic salt, chipotle chili pepper, black garlic powder, vegan cheddar cheese, vegan mozzarella, vegan Parmesan, and some almond milk. So putting this together is actually pretty simple. We're going to put all of the ingredients, less the cheese and the milk, in the Instapot. All the spices, the macaroni, we're going to cook it, and then later we'll add the milk and cheese to taste, depending upon the consistency that we want. All the other cheeses are already grated, but we're going to grate up a little bit of the Parmesan. So I only need about half a cup of this. So. You know, it's kind of hit or miss. Like, I'm still experimenting, but it's good if they don't have like an overly rubbery texture. Like, some of the cheeses are very rubbery, and then some of them have more of kind of a natural crumbly kind of texture, like normal cheeses do. And then, but also the smell sometimes, like this smells really good if you like the smell of, you know, dirty feet. But yeah, so I think that's plenty right there. And that's really just to give us some flavor. The cheddar cheese is the main cheese component that we're going to have 2 cups of. All right. So we've got 2 cups of macaroni. 4 cups of vegetable broth instead of chicken broth, because it's vegan.
And Rob, why did you pick being vegan?
For health reasons. I've always been a diehard, sorry for the bang, I've always been a diehard bacon, potatoes, you know, steak and eggs kind of guy. But based on health events in my life, vegan was a better choice. It wasn't the first or the second heart attack that convinced me, it was the third one. You know, so. I am adding 2 tablespoons of vegan butter. Might make it 3. I still love butter. All right. So all of this, I'm just winging it at this point. How much? Half a teaspoon of salt. All right. So we're going to add half a teaspoon of garlic salt. I love garlic. Oh, it's strong too. You can smell it. A little extra. And half a table, half a tea. Actually, I think I did a full teaspoon, actually. It's a full teaspoon of black pepper. It's going to be a little zippity-doo-dah. Half a teaspoon and a smidge of the black garlic as well. This is going to be good for dates. And we're going to go with half of the chipotle chili pepper. It's going to have a little kick. So we've got all the basic ingredients in for the cooking portion. We're gonna close it up, fire it up. It should only take about 5 minutes to cook in the pressure cooker, and then we'll come back and add the milk and cheese. All right, so we're venting right now. It cooks for 5 minutes. It takes time for it to heat up, but then it actually pressure cooks for 5 minutes. As soon as the venting's done, we'll add the rest of the ingredients and we'll give it a try. Initially, it looks a little soupy on top, but as we stir it up, the moisture kind of gets absorbed by the rest of the macaroni. It looks really good. It's actually perfectly al dente. So we're gonna start out with 2 cups of the cheddar. I've already thrown one in there. I'm gonna put in the second one. Sorry. I'm going to start working that in now. We're now going to add 1 cup of the mozzarella. I think it was supposed to be half a cup, but we're just going to wing it. I didn't mean to dump it all in there, but we'll have to play now. See, it'll be extra cheesy. The best mac and cheese I've ever had before vegan was at a diner in Pennsylvania in State College. There was like an after hours diner, like after all the bars closed and everybody would go there, all the college kids would go there. And they'd have this dish and it was just mac and cheese baked with a cheese cover. And they put sausage and ham and they baked it all in there. And it was amazing. So at some point, I want to replicate that and maybe make a new recipe. We can come back and try and make that as a vegan dish, and we'll see how that works out. And now for a little bit of that foot flavor, we're going to put in the Parmesan. Half a cup there. Oh, and we got to make it smooth. So we're still going to need the milk. So we'll start with half a cup of almond milk. One thing about almond milk, oat milk, etc. I actually prefer oat milk, but you got to shake them because it all settles. And if you don't shake them, it's no bueno. So, and this is really to taste depending on how creamy you want it. And we overdid it with the mac, so we might need a little bit more moisture. We'll see. I'm going to start out with a half cup, and we'll play from there. All right. We might have lost some of our heat here. We'll see. So I think during the filming, we lost a little bit of the temperature, right? But we'll try it and see. We heated it a little bit more and it smells really good and I'm excited to try it. So let's go. All right.
Usually I'll have you put it in 2 bowls.
All right. Loud. Oh yeah, it's really melted on the bottom. Okay. Ooh, it's getting sticky. Just enough to taste. All right. Here goes. I was amazed the first time I had this. It's really, really good. You know, for being completely vegan, mac and cheese was something I was going to really miss. But enjoy if you make it yourself. We'll post a list of all the ingredients at the end of the video. Please link and subscribe to this channel. There'll also be a link to subscribe to my channels as well. Have a good one. All right.